The Bedouin treasured their horses, and in return, those animals granted their riders unparalleled speed and mobility.
So this is the second part of the Bedouin rebel mission right here. We're about to eliminate the 3 commanders, and the first one should be right in this depot right here, somewhere in this area. And as we can see, it's very lightly guarded. We have a dude guarding this field gun right here. Beside it, we have an alarm that we should disable. To the east, we got the second guy overlooking the desert. Second alarm. And we got the third guy manning that artillery gun over there. Now my guess is that the commander should be in this house right here. And we have a 4th guy patrolling behind the house. Now the plan is first take out the guy manning the field gun, disable the alarm, arm ourselves with the ammunition stock right there. Hopefully we can find a weapon to use later in the mission. We infiltrate the house here, eliminate the commander, collect the message capsule, then we eliminate and kill anything or anyone surrounding this house with a sniper rifle through one of the windows. Stealth dog out.
Habire bana düşüyorlar şu nöbeti. Her gece de olur mu ya?
Now for an assassin like me, this is Christmas. We got a sniper rifle right there. We also picked up some dynamite. And here, last but not least, we got ourselves a anti-tank rifle. Couldn't be better. So let's infiltrate the house here, closing in on our position where our first target should be.
Ana bölük burada kalsın. Çevreyi 20 dakikada bir kolaçan edin. Trenin emniyetini her daim temin edin. Emredersin komutanım.
First commander down, and the first message capsule received. Third guard down. 4th guard down. Next step of the plan is to plant explosives on this road right here, because there's a patrolling vehicle coming through this area and we want to get rid of it to decrease the risk of being spotted later on in the mission when we are hunting down the remaining two commanders that we have to assassinate. Explosion successful. Dynamite triggered. No survivors. Stealth dog reporting in. Heading into the next location. First, of course, we're going to send a message here.
A single order wouldn't be enough. Ottoman protocol required the message to be received in triplicate before the train would acknowledge it as genuine.
A pretty primitive way of sending messages, but hey, if it works, right? So, as we gathered information by scouting the area from the mountains right there, we picked up 2 patrolling vehicles in our goggles. 2 patrolling vehicles that are scouting and patrolling this area. Like I said before, we want to get rid of both of them to decrease the risk of getting spotted. That's the next step of the plan, to plant explosives as it comes through. It should come through somewhere here along these tracks. So I'm gonna put my horse over here so he doesn't get hurt. And we plant dynamite and rig this road with dynamite right here. And we will hide up here behind these rocks and patiently wait until the truck comes back. Now, it has recently passed over here, so it takes a while before it comes and does its next round and comes to the same location again. So while we are waiting, I can tell you a little story about Lawrence of Arabia. Now, Thomas Edward Lawrence, also known as Lawrence of Arabia, was sent to Palestine by the British Foreign Office before the war, where he studied the customs and culture of the Near East. In December 1914, he was assigned to Cairo as the British Army secured the Suez Canal against the constant threat of an Ottoman offensive in the region. His job was to create surveys of the Palestinian countryside and to collect maps to the war in the Middle East. He also supervised the encoding and decoding of telegrams that were sent around in the Middle East. He soon became involved in secret negotiations with the Bedouins and provided British guns and gold to the rebels. Lawrence later became a personal friend and an advisor of Faisal, the son of Hussein bin Ali, the leader of the Arab revolt. He accompanied the rebels throughout the war during the attacks on Ottoman outposts like you see in this mission, and on the Hejaz Railway as you saw in the previous mission. And what we are about to do here is to get rid of that car right there. I also chose a secluded area so that the ruins and the village, the people on those 2 locations won't hear the explosion. Successful hit. I repeat, successful hit. No survivors. Stealth dog reporting in. Stealth dog out. 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies. Next stop is the village. Now the second commander should be in this village right here. I'm gonna climb up on one of those rooftops and scout the area. From there we can make a plan, contact HQ, sit rep, and execute. So we got a soldier over there next to this house, and we also have a stationary machine gun over there. To the west, there is a patrolling flamethrower guy, flame trooper, accompanied by another guard standing next to the house. And another flame trooper to the right. The thing about those flame troopers is the same thing as with the armored bodyguards. You can't penetrate their armor with sniper shots. So we gotta be careful and sneak around. I'm gonna climb another rooftop to be extra sure. We don't want to take any risks in this second part of the mission. Stealth dog reporting in. We got military activity around the house in the middle of the center block of this village, awaiting orders and requesting permission to infiltrate the house and eliminate the second commander. I have received permission to enter the house from HQ when they contacted me with a white pigeon. I sent back a white pigeon to HQ with a message saying, "Consider it done. Stealth dog out." Don't want him to turn his back. That was a close one.
Afiyetli misin? Gözlerinin
Second commander down. Second message capsule received. So let's leave the house the same way we came in. And let's go around so we avoid confrontation with one of those guards. This is not the bravest tactics, it's the most effective tactics. We want to complete the mission as smooth as possible.
We were putting a great deal of trust in Zara's capabilities, but I had complete confidence that she would carry the day.
Second commander killed. Second message sent. 2 down, 1 to go. Stealth dog on his way to the third location, which is the ruins. Stealth dog out. There's a bit of ground to cover, so we're gonna use this horse over here. Couldn't be more convenient. Thank you for being there while we needed you. I wish I could pet you in this game, but it's not possible. So let's just use you to get from A to B. So we are closing in on our third position, the third location, which is the ruins right here. Now we got lookouts over here scouting the area. We got one on the water tower right here, and we got another one beside that little house right there where they keep the pigeons. There's no room for mistakes here. We got to take them out and not miss. The 2 lookouts are down. Another field gun, another guard. A silenced Luger can always be useful. So Bedouin Scouts has collected information about this area, and they say that this one is a little bit more dangerous to penetrate and to infiltrate. Right here they say that this commander is very paranoid. This one, he is right there, he's making his walk. He's constantly on the move, afraid of being targeted. He's carrying a bodyguard with him that you can see over there. The bodyguard wears armor from head to toe. A thick armor that is very hard to penetrate. I cannot use my sniper rifle on him, which means we need to switch tactics, where we basically gonna wait for them to pass. We're gonna distract the guard, separate those two from each other. Once they are separated and there's a little window created, then we act with haste and eliminate the last and final commander. Here's another horse we can use to exfiltrate once our job is done. Always good to know the position and alternative routes and escape ways that can be used if needed. Now the commander is right there. He's having a meeting with some other soldiers. We're waiting for it to be done, and he will probably move towards our position. The bodyguard is following.
Hal mi oldu?
Bodyguard distracted. He's going to investigate the area, and we created a little window. We created a little bit more space to make a hit on the target. Third commander down. I repeat, third commander down. Mission complete. Stealth Dog is on his way to the exfiltration point. Stealth Dog out.
You see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
We slipped away just in time. Till Kitchi was a fool to think we'd ever stay after he escaped.
The carnival won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think.
The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed. I'll deal with any sentries, then rig explosives on the track.
Yes, and I'll rally our fighters.
When I blow the lines, the train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast, you need to attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and find you're out there all alone. You know that.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
Man makes plans and God laughs.
Alright everybody, that was it for this video. If you liked it, press the like button and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you in the next video. Stealth Dog out.